Time to talk endorsements. You're in the NBA now, so that opens up a lot of doors for us.
Yeah, okay, drop some knowledge on me, Austin.
Okay, now, the deals available to you are driven largely by your fan count. More fans you earn, more money you earn.
Hey, I was never good at math, but that sounds like a simple equation to me.
Right. But there's also the question of play style, right?
Okay.
Different brands want different types of players. Some are more interested in scoring, some are interested in defense, others team play.
So, the more I can do, the better endorsements I could get with anyone.
Hey, every team needs a LeBron. Now,
okay.
I put together a document that lists all the brands who've shown preliminary interest and what it would take to land an endorsement with them. So, take a look.
Yeah, I mean, that all looks great. Austin, I gotta let you know, I always appreciate the hard work you put in for me.
Of course. Now, you might have noticed that merchandising is the most lucrative category on that document.
Yeah, I have, Austin Kelly.
Okay, so if you want to make more money, it might behoove you to hit those benchmarks.
Consider me behooved.
There he is, the man, the myth, the legend. Shaken empty.
Up next, the Jazz taking on the Kings for the Utah Jazz. They started the season with a win. Tonight, out to make it win number 2. Kings, Jazz, coming up next. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, George is out there with Bailey. Then there's Filipowski. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Markkanen in at the small forward position. And for Sacramento, backcourt guards are Schroeder and Levine. In the front court, the forwards will be DeRozan and Murray. And it's Sabonis in at the 5 down low. And this early in the season, Greg, we still have a lot to learn about these teams. Substitution here for Sacramento. Eubanks, he's checked in for Sabonis. Sharch comes in for Keegan Murray. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Levine. And it's Ellison for Dennis Schroeder. Collier, he's checked in for the Jazz. MP comes in for George. Let's go to the sideline now to hear more about that amazing performance MP had.
Well, he had a flat-out insane game, setting a new NBA record for threes in the game, passing the 14 that Klay Thompson hit back in 2018. The new record holder told me, quote, "I was just in the zone. Everything was going in. It was the best feeling in the world." And it was so much fun to watch, guys.
It was a lot of fun to watch. Thank you. MP making his way into the NBA now, but his journey has taken him to Europe, where he spent a season playing for Paris FC.
I don't know too much about his time there, but I know that Paris FC is well known for how they develop players. MP seemingly made a huge leap in his skill set and approach, and that's what has led him here to the NBA.
Ellis, the pass to DeRozan. 32 seconds left to play in the first. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Sharch. And nothing is falling for him right now.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys. Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
And here's MP for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. 3 points. MP's got 9. And that concludes a back-and-forth high-scoring first quarter of play. It's the Jazz leading by just 1. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Utah?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. They've got MP, Niang out there with Nurkic. Then it's Collier. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3 spot.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Launches a 3, and again it's the Jazz from deep.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
The Kings trail by 7. And in the summer of 2022, Greg, the Utah Jazz traded away their franchise cornerstones, Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell.
And that signaled the beginning of their rebuild. They've overachieved for a couple of seasons now. That ended last year when they really bottomed out.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And some changes here for the Kings. Jones checked in for Sharch, and Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Davis. And here's MP for 3. Good on the three-point shot. MP's got the lead up to 8 now for Utah.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. Pass to Ellis. There's the three. The rebound by the Jazz.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
A three from MP. And Utah, another three.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Kicks it out to Jones. Pass to Monk. Sacramento moving it around. Clock at 6. And it's Schroeder missing. Utah leading by 11. MP outside. Beyond the arc. The three is pure from MP.
Got to contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from three.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
The bench production was huge, no doubt. A testament to how well prepared this coaching staff is for these tough road games.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Jones. And Levine subbed in for Ellis. And Utah with a change here, too. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Here's Levine. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Sabonis, that's good.
I like how aggressive Sabonis is inside. He just has a feel for how to score down there. Being left-handed also helps.
And GA, you look at the numbers for Sabonis. They're historic. But how would you surround him to make a deep run?
Well, I might try to pair him with another rim protector. Sabonis is a nice focal point offensively, but he's not a big-time shot blocker.
The shot by Monk is no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
The Kings trail by 17. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
Now, here's MP. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Schroeder outside. Pass to Levine. Monk outside. On the wing, DeRozan. Defended by Filipowski. Not that time. It's off. He's 3 for 7. Utah leading by 18. And MP with the basket on the assist by Markkanen. MP's got 32 points.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Here's Schroeder for 3. Levine. It's hauled in by George.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
MP's shot is good.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
Sacramento's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Here's DeRozan. Drops in the layup for 2. DeRozan's got 10.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
And so it's Utah, riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
And taking a look at the Kings, they started the season on a high note. Now they look to improve to 2-0.
Yeah, they look strong in that first matchup. Played with a lot of energy. We'll see if it carries over into this one.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Utah Jazz.
I've got to admit, even when these guys are covered, they make the shots.
Yeah, you like to say close out on the shooters, make them earn their points inside. But even if that were tried, I don't think it would play out that way.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And joining us now by phone is... checked in for Dennis Schroeder. And a switcher also for Utah. MP's checked in for Markkanen. Jazz leading by 14. In the front court, the forwards will be DeRozan and Murray. The guard pair filled by Monk and Levine. And it's Sabonis in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Here's DeRozan following the basket by MP. Releases. DeRozan's shot is off.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. And no shortage of agility for Bailey. He just leaps up to the rim.
Outside DeRozan. Outside for Murray. Here's Levine. Rebounded by Bailey. Bailey's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The 5th head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
Shot to stop the run, and it's Monk laying it in. Monk's got 5.
Nice little finish there from Monk to get the conversion inside.
A 3 from MP, and again for 3.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. Now, MP. After the missed 3 from Malik Monk. And here's MP. Good! Another from 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for 2nd in most threes in a game. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. George finds Kessler. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. DeRozan surveying the D. And so the ball's out of bounds. Monk touched it last, they say.
Substituting on the court.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Jazz out in front. They finish off the 3rd quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. And 4th quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so in the game for the Jazz, we've got Yusuf Nurkic, MP out there with Collier. Then there's George Niang. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3, the small forward. And here is MP, following the three-pointer from, and again for 3.
Splashes home another 3, and he moves into second place all-time with that make for a game.
Greg, you have to think that every time he releases the ball from deep, it's going to go in. He just keeps raining it down on him. And it's Schroeder missing. Utah shooting so well, the offensive execution has been brilliant. 66% from the field.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
And so here's Sacramento, following the three-pointer by Utah. The shot by Sharch, no good.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
And another one falls. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Here's Levine, and the kick by Levine.
Boy, Zach Levine. Sheesh, that was mean.
Pass to MP. From downtown, connects again from distance.
He's scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for 3s in a game. Out to Sharch. In the corner, it's Monk. Sharch looking around. Pass to Levine. Shot clock at 6. Utah with the rebound. Nurkic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And here's MP for and another one falls. Amazing.
A 60-piece. Goodness. And it's not his first of the season.
Well, he is tied for the 4th most 60-point games during a single season. Just incredible. And it's Schroeder missing. And it's Utah's ball. Some momentum with a 15-2 run underway. The 3 from MP. And again for 3.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most 3s in a game. This is a night we will never forget. Levine wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 4 assists in the game. Jazz have gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the 4th. A perfect 6 for 6. And here's MP for good. Another from 3.
The barrage continues, and he's now broken his own record. It's a new mark for the most triples ever in a game.
He said it. If anyone's going to do it, it may as well be me. And he keeps raising the ball higher and higher. Triple after triple. Catch him if you can.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing.
And good. He hits it again.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time.
And when you talk about absolutely thrilling your fan base, MP has done it. I mean, this has been a game for the ages. We're sitting here marveling at MP, and who knows if this franchise record will ever be broken.
2 points, that one goes.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Now, here's MP. That 3 off the mark. Floats it up for Monk. And then Monk with the dunk.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Schroeder against MP. From the arc. And got it! Another basket.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history.
And honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. I mean, he's into the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and Wilt's
connects again.
And that puts him even for third on the single-game scoring list. Simply amazing.
I'm at a loss for words. Greg, his has been one of the greatest offensive games we'll ever see.
And to equal a mark set way back in 1961 by Wilt Chamberlain, that tells you all you need to know.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. See you next time.
Hey, my guy MP out here breaking the game, man. Look at all those threes you shot tonight. Hey, you know I'm gonna have to beat that record now. Man, congrats though, man. Enjoy this moment.
Well, you did it. You're in the starting lineup, man.
I'd be lying if I said I was surprised, but I appreciate it, Coach.
Good. Now you have to prove you belong.
Come on, Coach, you know I got it.
Look, I just want to be as clear as possible with you. And if we bench a vet tonight and start a rookie and you lay an egg, it makes the organization look real bad. And that can have ripple effects. Listen, I need you to go out and make an impact, at least on one end of the floor tonight.
Keep it real with me, Coach. Would you get in trouble if I didn't?
Well, I'll put it to you this way. There's a lot of politics when you reach this level. Things aren't always simple as X's and O's.
Yeah, see that right there? That's why you should know I won't let you down.
Ooh, I like that.
I got you, Coach.
Thanks, man.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have a Monday night of basketball for you. Alongside Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Also joining us tonight is League Insider Shams Charania. Shams, we appreciate you being here for this one.
Always a pleasure, BA. Thanks for having me drop by.
Brought your A game, I'm sure, partner.
A lot to talk about, BA.
Here's what Utah has lined up on their schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Portland Trailblazers. And then Friday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. They've got Devin Booker. Royce O'Neal is out there with Williams. Then it's Dillon Brooks. And it's Green in at the 2-guard spot. And for Utah, MP is out there with Bailey. Then it's Walker Kessler. Then it's Filipowski. And it's Markkanen in at the 3. And after a thorough search, Phoenix this summer hiring Jordan Ott as their new coach, Shams.
So, BA, last season, Jordan Ott was an assistant in Cleveland under Coach of the Year, Kenny Atkinson. Before that, he was in Los Angeles and in Brooklyn. He's someone I'm told the Suns believe is innovative, has a good way with players as well. But can he find success with the Suns team that's had a quick hook for coaches in recent years?
He's one of the many coaches still on the payroll right now.
I would imagine they would give Jordan Ott a little bit more leeway for the next few years.
Something that MP has that not many other rookies can claim, championship experience. MP was a key member for his team that won a title in the European League.
Yeah, and there's no substitute for experience like that. MP might be a rookie, but to have played in the European Championship game is something that goes a long way as far as composure on the court.
All right, let's throw it over to Allie, who has a report on MP.
We have a bit of a lineup change tonight. MP is stepping into the starting 5 in a move that many fans have been hoping for. Coach told me, quote, MP's earned it. He put in the time and he's done things the right way. He's looked like a starter for a while now. It's quite the journey for the rising star from Vermont.
You know, it seems his moment has arrived. Thanks. And Shams, you're on TV probably more than ever. Is that challenging? I mean, how often do you have to shave every day?
Yeah, BA, I always got to be camera ready. And in season, particularly with the Luka Doncic trade, that happened so late at night that I knew at 11 p.m. Central Time I had to be ready. And for me, of course, interacting with my sources and getting information is one thing, but being TV ready, being ready to be on camera, it keeps me busier than ever. I know I have to be ready 24/7, 365.
You always look good, Shams. You're always ready for TV, man.
DA, I'm just trying to be like you, man.
Yeah, and Green has tons of confidence in his three-point shot, and it was on display right there as he knocked it down.
Booker against MP. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Green.
Well, they missed one after 4 straight makes. Still a good start to the game.
Well, we all know he's a good scorer, but Green also facilitates very well.
And even as the NBA enters the first year of its lucrative new broadcasting deal, Shams, still plenty of fixation on the ratings.
Yeah, BA, and we've heard directly from the league that it's part of the culture of the NBA to be self-critical. I mean, you look at the growth of the NBA year over year, perhaps that restlessness is part of the reason why the league is thriving in a lot of ways. They're going to continue to find innovative ways, whether it's their TV deals, innovations in social media, innovations with other platforms, continue to get the NBA out there.
Well, one thing we know, they listen and they never stand still. You know, the other day I was checking out the magazine stand at the bookstore and I saw MP right on the cover. How about that?
Oh, I saw it too at the supermarket. And you know what? Congrats to MP. Making a magazine cover is no doubt a I made it moment.
Here's O'Neal. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
MP looking around. We've got 1:13 left in the first. Knocks down the triple.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Booker, and he gets it to go off the front iron. Booker's got 8.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And here's MP from outside. They get it back. Kicks it out to Markkinen. Jacks up a three. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Shots like this help Markkinen get in rhythm. The D must be aware of his ability to catch and fire.
An open look for Booker. Utah grabs the miss.
He bailed out the defense because that's an easy look for him.
Lets it go from deep. Another three for Utah. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
Booker, good.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Filipowski, the pass to MP. Fires from deep. Williams grabs the board. 4 seconds left. Again, Phoenix, good for two.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Jazz up by 5. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. If you're just joining... Markkinen's checked in for Niang. Bailey comes in for Sensabaugh. And MP subbed in for George. O'Neal, he's checked in for the Suns. Brooks comes in for Dunn. Lauri Markkinen out there with Yusuf Nurkic. Then there's Collier. Then it's MP. And it's Bailey in at the 3. That's the group for Utah right now. And when it comes to NBA moves, a pretty great summer for the state of Texas, Shams.
Ton of action in Texas, BA. Cooper Flagg to Dallas, Dylan Harper to San Antonio, and Kevin Durant to Houston. These are major moves, and it's going to be hard to mess with Texas. These teams are loading up. They're all trying to be a contender in the Western Conference.
That Texas triangle is going to be formidable once again real soon. And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Booker, the pass to O'Neal. And here's Brooks. Richards with it. His last outing, we saw him score 13. MP outside. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, he nails it. 10 for 14 after that one.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Allen outside. Here's Richards. Outside Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by MP. In transition, here come the Jazz. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. MP's got 11 points in the quarter. Booker against MP. Booker, good.
And Booker finds his groove on offense. He is a pure scorer, and it's going to be a long night for the defense.
On the wing, MP. Booker defending. Fires in the triple. MP's got 33.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Well, we know you got to get going, but thanks, Shams. As always, it's been fun and informative, my friend.
BA, no problem. Always glad to join, but I got to go. I got to get to this game.
Dude, always a pleasure to have Shams drop in. He knows everything that's going on in the league.
Well, he's really connected, and he has great instincts. It's almost like he can sniff out a story better than anyone.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Utah Jazz are going young, but this is a franchise that has a winning history, and that culture is still around. Coach Will Hardy said, the messaging doesn't change. The players have bought into the little things that takes to win. This is a cohesive group that's committed to helping each other. BA, back to you.
Building the right way. Thanks a lot, Allie. Markkinen against Brooks. Shot clock at 6. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
And give Brooks credit. I mean, the defense put up a stiff challenge, and in the end, he gets the better of the matchup with great offense.
From deep, MP, pure from three-point range. MP's got 39.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
And so it's MP making things happen for Utah. Talk about three-point shooting. He piled up 18 points from range that quarter. Back after this.
Welcome, everybody. Let's jump right in with a look at the players of the week. In the Eastern Conference, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Giannis, certainly deserves all the accolades. When you look at everything he's about, he remains one of the most unique players in NBA history.
If you could build an NBA player from scratch, he just may be the prototype. And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Jazz.
Yeah, they are letting it fly. We need an air traffic controller out there.
I'll grab the cones and vests out of the supply closet. Shaq, the extra batteries are at security if we need them. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game, but the efficiency is at an all-time high.
And so in the game for the Suns, they've got Dillon Brooks, Mark Williams out there with Royce O'Neal, then it's Jalen Green, and it's Booker in at the point guard position. Outside, Green. Pass to Booker. Now Williams. The three ball. Kessler with a rebound.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
On the wing, MP. Booker defending. From deep, MP. Good! Another from three.
Another three for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. Puts up a three. Connects again from distance.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets. Looking to end the run. Rebounded by the Jazz.
What a contest. That looked like a guaranteed bucket.
Well, Lauri Markkanen comes from a family full of athletes.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. Lauri's mom and dad were both pro basketball players, and so was one of his brothers. And his other brother is a professional soccer player, so it definitely runs in the family.
Brooks, the pass to Williams. Here's Green. Outside for Booker. He shoots it. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Booker's got 16 points now. On offense, here's Utah. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. And here's MP from outside. And again for three.
And with that made three, he now stands alone for third most threes in a single game.
Boy, he's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long. What a shooting performance. Williams, a screen on MP. Booker's shot is good. 18 points for him.
Yeah, you expect tremendous effort from a scorer like Booker, but it's still impressive to see him delivering.
On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 14-4 run. From deep, MP. Good! Another from 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Brooks against Markkanen. Brooks, the pass to Green. The 3. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 4 rebounds now.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
From deep, MP. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. And that's a foul called on Walker Kessler.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Nurkic is checked in for Kessler. Niang comes in for Filipowski. Sensabaugh is checked in for Markkanen. And it's Collier in for Bailey. And a change for the Suns. Richards is checked in. Brooks, the pass to Richards. Outside for Booker. Phoenix no good that time either. On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 17-4 run. Launches it. And MP with the 3. MP's got 57 points.
Yeah, very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Back to MP. For 3. And another one.
And it's 60 points again for him. Can't believe he's done it 3 times.
That's right. And now he's tied for the 3rd most 60-point games in a single campaign. Left side, Green. And out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Yeah, mistakes like that have been the story of the game. They lack cohesion offensively.
Some changes for Phoenix. Dunn, he's checked in for O'Neal. Allen comes in for Brooks. And Goodwin is subbed in for Green. Shot and game clock set, connects again from distance.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for 2nd for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been. Now here's Booker. Booker with the jam.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
And so it's Utah, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Well, there may not be a lot of drama. Checked in for Utah. So Phoenix going with almost an entirely new group here. Williams is checked in for Richards. O'Neal comes in for Dunn. Brooks, he's checked in for Allen. And Jalen Green subbed in for Goodwin. Collier is out there with MP. Then there's George Niang. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And here's MP from outside. Williams grabs the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Booker's shot is good.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
MP outside. 3-pointer. Good! Another from 3.
And he's topped his own personal best. A new 2nd-place mark for most single-game triples. He is never shy when it comes time to launch.
Not at all. Casting away and making a little history in the process. What a privilege to be here to witness this. He's as good as it gets from long distance. Well, the Jazz shooting 27% here in the 4th. Fires the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Here's Booker. And it's MP with a rebound. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Utah. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And again for three.
Oh my, he is scorching hot. Another three.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Jazz.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between...
He got it again! Sensational!
That puts him even for third on the single-game scoring list. Simply amazing.
Man, I'm at a loss for words. His has been one of the greatest offensive games we'll ever see.
Yeah, 78 points, tying Wilt Chamberlain's big night back in '61. Up next, Kobe Bryant's 81 points from 2006.
There's 25 seconds. Connects again from distance.
Oh, hot as a tea kettle. He is just firing away, and he has set a new record for the most triples ever in an NBA game.
Breaking his own record. We knew his reputation and the kind of shooting display he can put on. He's taken it to another level, though. The three. Another one goes. Incredible.
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands alone for second most points in a game. Unbelievable night.
And to think he has eclipsed Kobe's mark of 81 and now has his sights set on 100. This is a game we'll be talking about for decades.
So we see the Jazz taking the W here. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. We'll see you next time.
MP's going to surprise a lot of people, man. He did a really good job going up against those guys in Europe as grown men. I think he's a really good sleeper pick for Rookie of the Year this year. Shout out MP.
Outspoken rookie MP will get his first look in the starting lineup tonight. His coaches have raved about his work ethic and basketball IQ, and they're excited to see just exactly what he does in this role starting tonight.